Hi guys, excuse my look. I am in my husband's t-shirt today. I am doing a little bit of straightening up and things like that, writing. But the other day, I posted on my page about the snowflake and also in my personal group. Um, and for myself, when I receive divine information, sometimes it's real easy to decipher and to decode. Um, Sometimes it's exactly what it is, and sometimes it's symbolic, and I have to figure it out. Sometimes I receive words, sometimes it's images, and sometimes just knowing. So it's figuring it out. And my husband, he came to me, he said today, um, you know, when I get information, it's exactly what it is, and it's in words, knowing kind of. And I'm like, well, mine have been that way too, but I also get it in symbolism, and I have to decode things. But again, it's not about comparing your journey with other people. I'm at a different level than what he is at, and there's no right or wrong. It's just your path is yours, mine is mine, and together though we can all learn from it. But today I had an aha about what that snowflake and everything meant together. Because God didn't just show me the snowflake. First, I saw a white winged horse who was standing up and galloping on his, or whatever you call it, on his hind legs. And then I was shown the snowflake, and it was rotating, kind of like allowing me to see all of its, definition and the print that was on the snowflake. And so today I had that aha moment, and that was just a few hours ago. And just like that snowflake has its own design, its own imprint, blueprint, if you will, so do you. All of us have our own DNA code, our own soul blueprint. And now I'm going to start crying. Because just like the snowflake is formed out of water, and it's frozen and comes down as a snowflake. But when the sun comes back up and it begins to warm back up again, that snowflake is returning back to its original form, which is water again. So us human beings, we are brought here to Earth, or and a lot of us, us light workers, us people here who are here to help raise the level of consciousness to this Earth, are sent here, and we changed our form. We change form. We are in our human form, and within our human form is our hidden blueprint. And we have access to it. We have access to our blueprint. And when we gain access to our blueprint, we know everything about ourselves. We know why we're here. We know what our purpose is. And we have complete understanding. And so that's what that means. That we each have a blueprint and that we all can attain. And when we find out who our blueprint is, or what our blueprint is, we know our soul. We know our spirit to body connection. My husband's trying to call me, so I hope I don't have to stop here. I will go ahead and stop this video and then go back to the second part of it. Hold on. Thanks. I'm back. Sorry about that. And I might edit that out anyway. But so the second part of it is the white winged horse. And I'm just going to keep it simple because I'm trying not to make this video so long, but the bottom line is that horse, which also represents Pegasus. But if you also read the Bible, a white horse is mentioned in Revelations and comes with Jesus. But Pegasus was the winged horse that brought the lightning to Zeus. Pegasus can go anywhere, do anything, and was very strong. It is the highest and highest of all vibrations. It is the white-winged horse that brings enlightenment. Quite simply, that's what it means. And when you put it all together, is that when you know your soul's blueprint, you reach states of enlightenment. Because it takes knowing who you are and eliminating every single thing that you aren't. This is why healing is so important. And as I am talking about this, my head is just being tickled. I get tons of sensations depending on what I'm talking about that confirms what I am doing in my path. And, the crown represents where the energy radiates into us from the heavens, and the feet represents the energy that radiates in from the earth and the ground. And that's not what this video is about, but I just wanted to mention that because of the sensations that I'm having. So it's important to heal, because when we don't heal, we can't ever discover who we are. Our baggage stays with us until we let it go, and suppressing and holding on just hurts us more. And it doesn't just harm ourselves, it harms the ones that we love. So it's really important to take this time, take the time for yourself to heal. And the bottom line is love opens that door to healing. It's just making that mindful choice to love. Love yourself and love others. When you acknowledge and voice it out, whether your mind and your heart and you speak it, this is it. I am tired and I am done and I want something different. And you have to pay attention. Mindfulness allows you to pay attention. Pay attention to your thoughts, to your actions, and to the words that you are speaking. And when you're more mindful, you can see what all of those things, how they come into play within your life. And if it doesn't reflect love, you aren't loving, which means you are not receiving love anywhere. If you are not it, you can't receive. So that's when you can begin to eliminate. And that's when you begin to open up to more love, you are shown your baggage. It's revealed to you. And you can't live within that baggage, because then you're staying stuck within the victim mode, within the human mode, and not within your true spirit self. And therefore, you will never serve your purpose in life. You will never learn your blueprint. You will never be that snowflake who is returning back to its natural form, who brings along that blueprint with them in their spirit and their selves, and then therefore reaches higher states of enlightenment, or higher states of consciousness, which is the highest of all, is enlightenment. And that message is for all of us. I mean, it's from my path especially, but it's God's promise that when you open up to love, you receive a whole lot more than you ever expect. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit what you can have by expecting certain things to take place. Enjoy what you're going through, all the experiences, all the emotions, and what you are seeing, what you are feeling. But don't expect anything other than what you were having at that very moment. And when you don't expect anything other than that, you can be given a whole lot more. Your blessings are 10 times greater than what you ever expected and wanted back. So that's my decoding of it and my aha moment for today. I received that message from God a couple of days ago, and sometimes it's an instant understanding, and sometimes, I did tons of reflecting on what all of it meant, but on a spiritual level, to understand the blueprint of who you are, where you came from, and why you're here, and everything about yourself. And it also includes, from the beginning of time, everything about your soul. It's huge. It gives you such clarity and understanding and such compassion and such love, such depth to move forward in a greater existence. And when you can just move forward in a greater existence, it's very calming. And I, for myself, am looking forward to what this is going to bring me in my life. And I want you to be hopeful that you can know your soul's blueprint and reach higher states of consciousness and enlightenment, which is the highest of all levels of feeling, emotions, and being. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.